Alright, back to it. What's next? Having crushed Gravity Gardens, it's time for Infernal Views. Our goal is to have 10 different rides, each with an excitement of at least 6, but they all have to be roller coasters, and park nestled precariously on lava rock with streams of magma. Sounds awesome. Alright, let's pause and see what we have going on here. This map looks rad. It's not as big as the last map, I think. At the very least, the land is not giving us as much freedom there as we could otherwise have. And it starts out with something. It starts out with a wooden roller coaster 1. A wooden roller coaster that we can charge for. Okay. So I assume that it's only charging for the ride. Excellent. Alright, well, first and foremost then, the stats are high, very high, and high. I have a sneaking suspicion that we could charge a lot more for this ride. And there's another problem with it, and I'm going to close it down to make this one happen, because I straight away noticed it doesn't charge for the photos on the ride. Is there somewhere that we could do that? Probably not anywhere good, but I see an opportunity here. Clunk and... Alright, we can't do that whilst paused. There you go. Now make sure that you charge people £3.50 for the end photo there. And open her back up. There we go. Nickel and dime people every step of the way. What else we got going here? Well, we have a lack of music too, and I can't be having that, so play your Wild West tunes when we can. Was it Mako or Manta at SeaWorld? I went on Mako. That's the one where you're suspended and you're facing down, lying down, and it wasn't that, it was another one. It was a sit-down roller coaster. God, it was terrifying. Plenty of flat rides, merry-go-round, well, not plenty, but there are flat rides. Merry-go-round, car ride, dodgems, ghost train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 roller coasters. We need 10 different ones. We have thrill flat rides back again, water rides, yes, great. I would definitely want people paddling around in the lava here. Maybe not on the river rafts, that must be the most boring ride in the game. Plenty of food, and there are ATMs available as well, so we can really punch people for all their money. Let's get doing all the funding we can on... yeah, everything I guess, except for scenery. It'll come to us. We did not appear to have a time limit. If you don't have a time limit, then where's really the challenge? Excitement value of 6 for 10 different coasters. Easy money. Well, let's get going, I suppose. I want to start out by changing the landscape here a bit. I want to have a loop-de-loop happening here, so that I can, well, I just like having loops. I don't need to justify myself beyond that. We'll start by having people pay gorillions of dollars, if it even rains in this fiery hellhole. Who knows if it does or does not. And I just want to extort people right from the very start, get them balloons, give them my drinks, give them some pizza, and start selling them t-shirts as soon as they enter. You probably look around the wrong way, don't you? I don't want to lose money breaking that thing down. And we'll start with some flat rides just so we have something resembling a theme park from the get-go. I don't like where I put the exit here. Or the entrance, rather. A bad habit I have with this game is not making queues long enough. So there we go. I'm sure that won't get annoying after a while. Yep. That's enough of that. You can relocate buildings without destroying them. Just click on the crane when you have the shop at... What? Not seeing it. Right, we close it, and then what? Nope, not happening. Not happening. Okay, what else we got going for us? Some thrilling rides. Let's have the magic of the magic carpet. Could have it above everything, but let's not make stupid designs just yet. At least not too stupid. There we go. And what else do we have? Thrilling Enterprises, from what I can tell, a pretty good coast. Well, a pretty good flat ride. So I'll believe that. Trying to be a bit more space efficient, but in doing so I'm mucked up because that's not a valid place. Well then, away you go. Are people actually riding this coaster after I made it charge an arm and a leg? Oh yes. God, I love money. I don't see any point in adjusting the prices for flat rides. A lot of micro. I've never used go-karts before. I wonder how they are. Guess we'll find out. We'll also test you out. I feel like I've made mistakes with this kind of ride before. Well, while you're testing out, we'll build something else like the launched freefall, another thing that I have accidentally done wrong in the past. I certainly launched them. Launched them right into freedom. Right, how is it? Oh, it's fine. Open her up. Test you out as well. You'll be fine too. Alright, with some basic rides going. And maybe a vomit station around here. We can spruce up the park a bit with some benches and bins, and then get going with these coasters that need to be absurdly exciting. Maybe not absurdly. Arista was telling me it gets real tricky later on in the game. But we'll see about that. I fancy whipping him in this game. There are plenty of benches around here, but let's just bench so we don't have to bench again in the future. There's quite a lot to this theme park. Oh, I think it's a dead end over there. I should stop people walking that way then. Forget going that way, please. And then what is there out here? This just loops back in. So I've got plenty of space to grow. I just need to avoid making the mistake that I always make here, in that I box myself in and remove my ability to expand out later. I'm really bad for doing that. Still, though, my kingdom for an easier way to do this. Jake, how far into the game are you? I believe this is the final challenging map before we go on to expert maps. Or whatever this game's equivalent of expert mode is. That's what I choose to believe, at least. Alright, we're benched, we're binned. We're ready to keep growing. Well, how can we be ready if we don't have chicken nuggets? Any more of these that we want? Well, let's try out the go-karts. Honestly, I don't know what in the world I'm doing with these, so we'll just start it out here. Sure. That doesn't seem very long, does it? Whoosh. I'll just build something super basic, mostly because I'm not flash with cash right now. There we go. Looks amazing. Let's... Okay, I can't test it. Alright. Entrance right there. Exit right there. I'm going to alter this path a little bit, so I don't need to worry about anything like that, and we'll have people queuing up. And open her up. Race mode, sure. Go-karts, also sure. 12 cars. Sounds like something people should pay $1 for, really. Well, they're paying $7 for it, that's nice. They're doing way too many laps there. Still no results on it. Haha, man, those stats suck. But people are paying for it. Probably because it's brand new. When it stops being brand new, they're going to stop paying for that. But we'll keep it there for now. Doesn't look like it hurts. I wonder if there's a way to have it even more thrilling or exciting. Oh well, it's there and it's not doing us any harm, so let's keep on going. We should build some coasters to get us going. Ah, we have the junior coaster available to us. We'll build a black weeb. The ultimate in disappointing coasters. Nobody disappoints like the Brazilians. I didn't give myself a very good area to, or very good freedom for what exactly? What are you trying to say, Jake? Use your words. The way that it spills over is perhaps not the best. Still, I can have it here, have it going over that lava. That should be pretty thrilling, right? People will be lining up for miles around to get on this thing. And that's the scary thing, they probably will. Let's make sure they are charged adequately for it. And open her up. Oh good, we have dinosaurs. New thing available, the hyper coaster. Never heard of it. I've also apparently never heard of advertising. Let's give people free food in our chicken place. And you get free rides on some crummy thing like the magic carpet. And we're going to advertise our go-karts, why not? Bring people in, get them spending their money. I don't want people getting too poor too fast. Did I ever put down an ATM yet? Do I even have the ATM? Of course I do. Spend your money, folks. Spend every penny you've got. I should probably set one up right here so people can afford to ride this thing. Alright, true enough, we don't have much in the way of staff, so we'll have a few handymen and an extra mechanic, and we should be good. Wonderful. Can it rain in hell? And is it rain blood? We don't know that. It doesn't look like a place that's going to be raining, period, though. Come on, don't people want to ride the Black Winds? Oh, they're not even getting there. I don't have enough guests in the park. We need to boost that up. And coasters are the way forward with that, no doubt. The corkscrew coaster. Ah. Couldn't hurt to have a single little cash machine to work its magic for us. As long as the launch... Okay, it saves the launch speed. Give me another, I don't know, £6.50 for it. Hardly the most exciting, but that'll do. These are not going to be the 6 excitement coasters that we get later on. This is just some stuff to get visitors in and the cash rolling. Oh, bobsleigh, that's going to have to be one of our 6 excitement things. I'm curious about the hyper coaster. A tall, non-inverted roller coaster with large drops, high speed, comfortable trains, only lap bar restraints. That sounds dangerous. The other coaster's exit no entry sign isn't on no entry. You're right, it is not. Thank you kindly. Cheng's people are just vomiting all over the place. How dare they? Well, people like spending money on the go-karts, but it doesn't look like the throughput is very good. Still, if they're spending £7 a pop, it's not that bad as a dosh earner. Okay, we can also cheat death. My favourite. A couple of linked up cheating deaths would be quite dosh money for us. Oh, especially if I line them up so I can have a single thing going through both of them. That I think would be awesome. One, two, three, four, yeah. Yeah, that would work, but can't I have them together like that? That seems a bit more exciting. Well, I guess either way you cut it, they're going to be against each other. Oh well. Just make sure that they are synchronized. Synchronized. I could have a path go through this actually, but I'd rather have a well, I'd far rather have another coaster go through this. I think it would be a lot more exciting looking. That's something I really like about the game. Caring about aesthetics. I mean, yes, everybody wants to make the roller coaster a place that wins the scenario, but what's the point if it looks like ass? Now just don't look at empty airfields. Okay, get them opened. These guys can make us some sweet dosh. As long as they charge, I don't know, $7 a pop. There is a calculator for how much you can charge per ride, I know that, but I don't want to stop every time and go, what do we have? Punch it in, get the numbers. I just want to put a finger in the air and go, okay, will they ride it for 7? Well, yes they will, good enough. And I'll return once they stop paying for it. Things are throwing up after cheating death already. Sounds like I need more handyman. And of course more stalls, more burgers, more drinks for said burgers. And since people get a bit irpy, let's also have first aid room. And of course more ATMs. Can't not have more ATMs about. If my people run out of money, then I run out of money, and that's not good. No souvenir stall, sadly, but I'll pop down another information kiosk. And t-shirts are pretty much souvenirs, so I'll put you there. Jake, check the other mode possible for go-karts. Continuous circuit mode. Must be closed for... we can look at that later. Race mode seems to be making us good enough dosh as it is. This guy's just admiring the ride that he may well have just been on. No, he would have been on the Black Wind and regretting every minute of it. No, apparently the Black Wind is great. Must feel good. Okay, I'm not sure I can be satisfied with myself if we don't have a way for people to ride around in the lava pool. We're not drowning in dosh right now, but I must do this anyway. Boat hire. It has absolutely nothing special. I don't know how you make this more exciting. Does length help? Does it not help? Who's to say? Ooh, bumper boats. That sounds like it could be a lot more exciting than the trash that is rowing boats. There we go. Open it up with that. Extra excitement, intensity, and nausea. Nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't get away with just paying £1 to enter here. It's $2.50 a pop. Well, they will pay that. Also, why would you ever have minimum waiting time on this? Would you be able to make the boat tracks invisible? It might look more interesting that way. I hear that that can be done with cheats, but I'm not looking to cheat on the main campaign here. Okay, people will still pay this. It's exciting though, right? Sure, why not? And then I just hear the sound of crying. Compact inverted coaster. See, it's getting hard for me to remember what all these ones do. Is this the one that just blasts off? I think it is. It's easy enough to make one of these that's profitable, if not the most exciting thing in the world. Ooh, I could make it go through all of these. It goes blasting through that, and then up. Oh, that's too good to pass up. Too high? Too low? Okay, it needs to be at 7.5 meters. Gotcha. Can I loop that? Oh, yes. Probably won't be able to loop both of them since they're so close together. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well, I can loop one of them and be happy enough with that. Oh, here's the problem. I'm off. I'm off for this thing. I actually have to S-bend through it. And I don't know if people are going to like S-bending there, but oh well. Oh, this is the reverse inclined. Okay, right, well. It's this one again. Needs to be higher than... No, it needs to not be higher than 30 meters. I'm sure we'll be fine. There we go, see how that one does. So sick of that Scottish kid saying roller coaster. Okay, are you gonna do it or not? Please don't crash into the cheating deaths. Which probably got a lot more exciting with this happening. Oh yeah. Could probably charge a lot more, but let's worry about that later. It's not nearly purple enough. What should we have it as a homage? Oh, that's close. That is very close. Could we please add a little bit on there so it doesn't give me the heebie-jeebies? Otherwise it should be fine just to open it up, but I'll test it anyway because it's not going to go anywhere without Q. I hear there's an excitement bonus if there's a queue, if there's a footpath underneath the ride. So this should be... Wow, it's already highly exciting. I didn't think that would be it, but I guess doing the loop-de-loops and everything really works. Doesn't that queue go into no entry zone? You might be correct. You might. There you go. This thing might not have the throughput we're looking for, but boy is it an exciting ride. Oh god, it needs to charge an arm and a leg, right? 15 bucks to ride this thing. And people do ride it. Nice. The only thing it's missing is an on-ride photo, now that I realize my mistake. But oh well. That is pretty exciting though. Cheating death. Wait, why is the other one closed? It's probably getting maintenance, if I had to imagine. Excellent. Oh my, that's some decent throughput as well. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It's got high nausea, so let's put down some chairs for people to hopefully not vomit on. You could also make inspection interval much shorter on this. I've heard it's really good if you always make the inspection period the lowest it can be. Where is it here? Every 10 minutes. But then you'd have to do it manually for every ride, and I really don't want to do that. That sounds like such a hassle. Nice. Okay, this is a great ride. And it's going to be printing money for us for some time. Good. Speaking of printing money for us, have I given people toilets in this park at all? I feel so... Okay, I need to go to the toilet, it's said by a lot of people, so I feel like I have not given them any toilets whatsoever. Let's give them some toilets. Also, let's make sure they pay for it. This isn't the home of communism. This is the home of give me every penny you have. I don't begrudge theme parks for being so incredibly grubby with money. It's their job. You give them money, they give you entertainment. So when you look at something and go, Christ, that's expensive, you know, that's just part of the deal. LMI launched roller coaster. That's what I was expecting this to be, but it was not. I wonder if I could launch a coaster around the Black Weeb. Or even around the go-karts. Toilets aren't entertainment, Jake. Well, like, who am I to judge? I want to make my exciting bobsleigh, though. I know it can be done. I think mine was more exciting than these crummy pre-builds. I will not accept pre-builds as a solution to anything. I really wonder if I could get my bobsleigh around that. Recht. I got all this space here for bobsleighing, so let's sleigh bob. Is it going to be tight enough to get in there? I don't know. Let's do it this way instead then. Dang, I already want to go through the black winds here. Dang, you telling me there's not enough space? Or that we're in the wrong place for it, perhaps? What if I S-bend you right and then go down through you? No, I'm going over you instead of through you. Damn you for getting in the way, Black. Okay, my last chance of being obsessive here. I'm way off with this. Unless I were to do it like so, in which case I don't have the height. And then I don't have the lack of height. Alright, whatever. Forget going through the black winds. Let's just get all the height that we're going to need for this incredible bobsleigh. We should initially pick up some speed. And then helix our way down. Well, no, let's get some on-ride photo section before I forget about doing that. Let's get even more intense speed before bringing it back up. What do you mean that's too much for you? Can this thing go underground, by the way? Can it go underground? Also, we should have the rides going so we can see what's going on there. Round and round and round it goes. Come on, you can do it. It can, and that's the magic. Goes underground in a particularly unexciting manner. And back out it comes to my patented boring ending here. Alright, looks amazing. Let's make sure that there is no minimum waiting time. The thing goes up as fast as possible. And we'll test this sucker out. Give it its entrance, its ending. And if it's just shy of 6, we should be able to tart it up with a sufficient number of dinosaurs. Did you remember the photo? Yeah, we took it at the very start, so you get lulled into a false sense of security. This could probably have more lumps and bumps, depends on the speed of the ride when it hits that point. If it's not exciting enough, I'll add some lumps and bumps here. Otherwise, it should be pretty good. Oh, well, damn. I don't know who told me the bobsleigh was bad. It was probably Aristo. But I'm pretty happy with the bobsleigh. Pretty dang happy with the bobsleigh. Alright, let's get this thing opened right up. Oh, but of course, can't have people not paying through the nose for this thing. It's worth $7 and not a penny less. Doesn't even need dinosaurs, which is a sad thing. We should have some dinosaurs. Have a diplodocus and a whatever that thing is, a couple of them in fact, and a few stegosauri. Oh, people are lining up to ride the bobsleigh. I should have a longer track here. There are too few people able to get on it at once. Oh well, it's not that bad, I suppose. What do people think of the bobsleigh? It was great. Damn right it's great. Sweet Orange Bunny says, I agree with EXE Nana. Call it 2 hours of Helix. Probably 2 hours of Helix, right? Yeah. I don't mind that at all. Best original idea I've ever had, that 2 hours of hell. It just came to me someday. Alright, after writing that, people will surely want some kind of souvenir. Sadly, I don't have the souvenir salt, but we'll do with t-shirts and pizza and some hot dogs. What's my goal even? Does it tell you how you're doing on progress towards the goal? It does not, but we have two roller coasters with excitement 6. Wait, do we have 3? Cheating Death could potentially be more exciting. Is it possible to make Cheating Death more exciting to be our level 6? Probably, but let's not try. Dinosaurs, of course. $7 seems kind of cheap for it. Well, they're certainly happily paying it, so let's go up for 9. Oh yeah, people are happy to pay 9. Let's pay off that loan for starters. Log flume is a great invention. I don't think it counts as a coaster, sadly. Got all this space to use and I'm not using it. I've boxed myself in here as I always bloomin' do. So maybe what I should do... Maybe what I could do... should do... Alright, I have an idea. I'm not going to make the mistake I always do in boxing myself in for once. I'm going to set up the no entry sign there and there. No entry, no entry. And this will be an entry sign now, or just a no sign at all. And we're going to have this thing come out here. And we're going to loop it around to the entrance. Which does mean another episode of everybody's favourite making loads more bins and buckets, but that's okay. At least it's only in a very small or linear area. I don't need to go charging my way around to do more of this. Bins and buckets, I meant benches and bins. It should also free up a bit of the "this park is too crowded" rhetoric. Which seems to affect happiness quite a bit. Oh, jinx, but park satisfaction is maxed out. Excellent news. Alright, we got any new rides to make people be on here? No, but let's have ourselves another one of these anyway. As long as that music is off. Way off. I shouldn't poo-poo putting down multiple of the same kind of flat rides. I poo-pooed it for a while, and that was my mistake. As we learnt in the crummy wooden roller coaster level, they help out quite a lot when it comes to bringing in people, as do plenty of stalls. Yeah, they got candy apples there. They need a drink, some lemonade to cool them off in this hot park environment, as well as some lavies and ATMs. Lava Park, nice. I just finished watching The Purple Disaster, says Amaran. I'm so sorry. What a ride that was. But you know what? It saved the day. It was exactly what we needed, no matter what you say. I think I'll focus having the log flume out on this part. So... Let's get the height over here while we can. Splash. And I want to make sure the log flume is 120% not a reverser. Oh, you guys are going down in reverse here. Lost my train of thought. This is 120% not a theme park, right? Not a roller coaster, right? Can I buy a bit here just to make my life easier? No. No, I can't. I'm definitely going to feel that this is not long enough. Splash. Well, we should have it reversed at some point, I suppose, so we get back to normal. More station platforms. Yeah, this needs to be a fairly big one. There we go. And let's first off make sure those things go... Hold on, logs are all I get. That's fine. That's a lot of boats. As long as we have no minimum waiting time, we charge an arm and a leg for this thing. We get some creepy water music going. And I should probably test this thing out. Jings, that's a lot of them. Hopefully the throughput isn't terrible. If it isn't in the roller coaster category, it doesn't count. Well, it should still be good, right? I'll just let it do its own thing. I'll come back to it later if the need arises. Before then, though, we got something new here, didn't we? No. We always had Enterprise. We have Rotor Drop and Freefall, and okay, we've had all of them. But that doesn't stop me building another one, right? Nothing stops me. However, I'm sure people want to ride above this ride. Be funny if that was actually off, but that should be fine. I forgot to put an on-ride photo section on this, but once we get some results I'll close it off and figure it out again. You've got to open the log flume. Yeah, I'm testing it so I can see how good it is, and the test is almost done, so that's fine. And I need to add the photo section as well. Hang on. If they go through too quickly, does that stop them from turning around? Cool. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll also move this forward a bit. Spiral roller coaster get. I think we've all heard enough of that. This is the music that's needed. Creepy water style. Alright, finish up so we know how good you are. Pretty exciting, actually. Alright, but I do need to close you because there's a slight problem. What this should be is the on-ride photo section. And then this part should be a turnarounder. And then we'll open you up and we're good to go. Guess it is spooky. many was it again? 10 different types of roller coasters. We're certainly drowning in money, so there's no big problem there. And look at that, it is raining. It does rain in this volcanic hellhole. In that case, should make sure everybody knows everything they need to know about buying umbrellas. They go into the on-ride photo section backwards. Nice. Well, it's not often you get photos of the back of your head. Right, is everything... It feels like... Okay, people didn't want to ride the go-karts when it's raining. That's a bad idea to check, but I want to make sure that people still pay for rides. Damn, that is a long queue, isn't it? Probably goes way underground here. We can have a look at it, actually. Let's cut away the view a bit. Oof. Throughput's probably not amazing, is it? Not when... Oh, well, 2... Let's see. 4 per car, 6 per trains. That's already 24. 2 trains. That should be okay, right? Doesn't take that long to get through, people. How are people liking this? Not very. It's so hard to make a thrilling boat ride. We did alright with the jet skis in that one level, but it was just that one level. Pretty happy with the log flumes though. It takes up a lot of space for what it is, but that'll do. Speaking of, I should get a good and proper coaster going here, so I can have our 3rd level 6 excitement going. Can't believe bobsleigh is one of our exciting ones. Alright, Virginia reel. I've made some good intense ones of these before. Let's make some actually exciting ones now. Nice long entry point. And let's big it up right the way up here. There's a lot to be done. Nothing special whatsoever. What a shame. Well, we can just build up loads and loads of speed. And then try to undo a bit of that speed. I feel like there's not a lot you can play with the Virginia coaster other than having maybe wee bumps and stuff and lots of speed. I could well be wrong though. I've been wrong before, not often, but every now and then. Wanted to interact with this some way. But it's hard for me to get my bearings. What? More rain? Ah, right, I'm going right into its upward bit. I wonder if we've lost enough speed to turn around here a bit. No, this is just ramming right into the thing, which is probably not what anybody's looking for. hopefully that corner isn't too difficult, but it seems okay. I can't quite get under this thing. Oh well. And it wouldn't be a ride of mine if we didn't have a very boring exit. There we go! No minimum waiting time, no synchronizing to be done though. And let's test it out. Entrance, exit, good to go. Turnkey and good to go. Wonder if I've made it just way too long. Lift speed? Did I not already? Well, let's change that. Might be a while before we get results on that, and I don't want to hang around looking at it, so we should build more things whilst we wait. Like more chicken nugget stalls. And another ATM. T-shirts for people that don't have t-shirts. So much money, Jake has gotten too good, says Marvin. Well, I mean, any game I put my mind to, it just turns out this way, you see. How many people do those log flumes allow on each? Only 4. There are a lot of boats, but I worry a bit about the throughput here. Of course, that's the comment he actually reads, says Marvin. It's the only one from you. Okay, tell me, how good's the Virginia reel? Don't tell me enormous G's, because I purposely made those G's tiny. Oh, nice. Very nice. What an excellent Virginia reel. And she's open for business. Oh. Open for business. Of course, it costs you an arm and a leg to ride the thing. I'm thinking $10. I think I've got a ways to go with making rides more exciting. But we're getting there. Right, looks like people don't want to pay for this anymore. I'm not paying that much. I did charge them an arm and a leg. I'll bring it down to 11. Let's be reasonable. Same for cheating death. Nobody wants to pay this kind of dosh anymore. We'll bring it down to a $5. Anything else that people don't want to be riding right now? Bobsleigh is out the door. People still want to ride that coaster over there. Wow, everything else is doing fine. I don't like taking too much advantage of the newly open ride 1 point something multiplier on what you can charge for it, because it adds to the micro of having to undo it. But this is okay. I guess it's important if you're strapped for cash early game. I'm going to put up a couple of first aid rooms because that's a bit of a pukey ride. One there and one there. Always free medicine here. God damn communism. Look at the rides that don't make a profit. That's usually outlined da-da-da. Yeah, but I still have to go to places and manually change them. And if it's a few of them, or really if it's all of them, that's going to every single one and changing the prices again. And who's got time for that? Not me. I'm too busy enjoying the game to worry about microing for the maximum dosh. If I want maximum dosh, I can just play. This one already has the excitement, so 1, 2, 3, 4 done. 5 if I could just get a bit more out of cheating death. I wonder if we can. I wonder if cheating death could be scary enough. What do we have? What do we have? Gravestones. This is very grave indeed. What do you think of that, cheating death? 5.54. Okay. Let's put the cheating in cheating death then. I'm gonna need to see through rides for this one. Not sure if I did the right bit there though. Alright, we're back to normal, I think. I want to cut away again, though. And put some footpath around here, which I think will help. 5.72. What else could make this thing more exciting? Path adjacent to the ride helps, actually. There you go. 5.76. Path above it helps. There you go. God, we're so close. What else can be done for this ride? How do I squeeze just a bit more excitement out of it? What if I launch it just a little bit faster? Also, why is there minimum waiting time on these? If there are people that are ready to go, then go. Pass through the loop next to the ride. Is there even space now? Alright, let's be daring here and jack it up to 7. Oh, that looks so dangerous. A bunch of chunky folk. Not a lot of people want to come here anymore for some reason. Maybe because it's just that day. Ah! There's one thing left to do. Dinosaurs. Dang it. There must be something else. Must be something else. I thought the dinosaurs could cinch it, but no. It's not enough. Okay, what if the toilet was gone, and instead it was another piece of path? No, that actually reduced its excitement. Was it the path or the lack of toilet? I guess they really liked having the toilets there. When in doubt, add more dinosaurs. It might work. I struggle to imagine how that would not add otherworldly levels of excitement. Come on, cheating death. I just need that agonizingly small amount of extra excitement out of you. You can lower the ground under the loop and put more path there. Could work. I struggle to see why it wouldn't work. There you go. How could you resist that? They're able to resist that. I've had a new idea. What if I filled it with water? I need to get rid of that footpath, sure. I think I got rid of some of the wrong footpath there. Oh, I'm hurting cheating death now. Right, some of this extra stuff didn't really help, but some of it could. Because there's surely an excitement bonus for going over some lava. How's that? How's the smell of the surfer for you? Maybe it's not technically under the loop. No, you can see it going down there. Just bring it up until it's as close to cheating death as it can be. Well, I've done everything I can think to do for it, and I just can't get cheating death to 6. We got it to 5.99, and that's as good as we get. All the roller coasters, all the dinosaurs in the world aren't helping us. Add a toilet. We added a toilet back. Are you saying that maybe a second toilet would help? What if lots of toilets would help? No, that brought it down. More speed? No, speed would cane. We had other stalls here, and that didn't help. Oh well, it was not to be then. I can't make cheating death more exciting than that. And I tried. In the time you tried to squeeze the excitement out, you could have probably already finished the scenario, says Zergle. I know, but obviously you don't know. You don't understand the bigger picture here. It's about the pursuit of goals, not just the goal that the game gives me. I'm liking how this segment of the park turned out. Okay, what are we at then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4? 1, 2, 3... 4 roller coasters out of the 10 that we need. We need to haul some ass here. The Steel Wild Mouse. Hang on, do we have the non-Steel Wild Mouse? Because that I have in the bag. No, but it can't be any different from the Wild Mouse that we've made in days gone by. Seems like plenty of space to make one right here. Except maybe that's not quite as much loads of space as I thought. Okay, this has nothing particularly special going for it then. And we're going from 18 meters here, so let's not be too intense. And let's make sure this guy can actually do what we are telling him to do. Ah, that takes us out of bounds. Go figure. That, I fear, is not terribly exciting. But we'll find out soon enough. Certainly sounds like an awful grindy coaster though. Good grief, what was that? Oh right, it's got pretty much no power to make its way up there, does it? Well then, let's have less of that. I could make this part, could make that part go chugga chugga like so. And that should be fine, right? Not sure if it's linking up there or not. Probably not, it needs to flatten out to do that. Alright, there we go, test that now. Easy money. Huh, easy, very easy. That hits what we need splendiferously. However, let's add some first aid in case people feel a bit irpy coming out of there. Let's add some toilets as well, just because toilets seem to help out a bit. And of course, there's a problem with it. It needs just that little bit of extra excitement. And nothing brings that excitement in quite like these dinosaurs do. Oh god, can't let people ride it for practically free. There we go. I charge real money around here. There we go, 6 on the money for the Steel Wild Mouse. It's not saying over 6, does it? No, it's at least 6.0, and we've got that. Got that to a T. Really caring about the aesthetics there, says HD Cyclone. I know, it's coming out pretty well, I think. Oh, we've come a long way from how we started out. Well, knowing that these aren't actually helping out with reaching what we need for the coaster here, I think I'm actually going to clean up. Small scenery, get rid of. I mean, we're all going to miss those gravestones, but there we go. Ephemerit says, this game brings back so many memories. Well, it's making good memories for me. I'm highly enjoying this game. Oh dear. Who would have thought, but adding that killed the, Actually, that surprises me greatly. Why does the speed of the chain affect the lateral Gs? Actually, what the hell happened to my lateral Gs here? Was it really the minimum waiting time? Because that's all I changed. What? How can this be? Different with people on it, maybe? Quite possibly. I think it's this corner that's hurting them the most. Well, I can get some numbers on that. It was lateral G's, right? Doesn't want to tell me now, probably because it's not in there we go. The problems with lateral G's. So that's this part. Dang, we had something working out so well for us here. If I get rid of this, we're going to ham into the excitement of it all. And I can't turn that part into brakes. Well, not without screwing over more of this. Oh well. Let's have a bit of brakes. So then we can make this turn. And that turn. And then hopefully the rest of it's still okay. Good enough. Well, actually, we don't know that. We don't have people on it. Let's get some actual chubby folks riding that and telling us how it is. Doesn't seem to change up with folks on it. But this is something that we should be able to take care of nicely with those gravestones. Just like that. Alright, so with that, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's half the coasters. We barely used up a fraction of the room. And we're so close to this looping coaster, so close that it hurts. Right, what's the next coaster on the agenda here? We already have a wooden one, we just did Steel Wild Mouse. Junior roller coaster. Did we actually build a black weeb here? We did. He's overshadowed by the bobsleigh. Alright, junior coaster. I don't know how to make a particularly exciting one of you, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I guess I could have you here, and then you go up and around and do stuff over there. That seems fine to me. This is something that the coaster does particularly well. It's able to have a... it's able to curve around and gain height. Well, that's not going to be very fast, is it? So let's forget about that. Bring it down quite quickly. Keep it banked though. No need to smudge the finish here. Ah, it's just running into itself. Okay, fair enough. Let's get some idea of how this thing is actually performing. I wanted to go over here, not over here, but oh well. Alright, you're going down at breakneck speed. You probably won't even make it back up. Well, against all odds, you do. Alright, let's give you some actual exciting speeds here. I assume that's right above the go-karts. It is. Good. I can't get pictures on you. All right, up's a daisy. We're at about 10 meters. We should be able to get through this. And then I want to boost you as fast as this thing can go. Put quite a few boosters in you. Alright, the entrance is over there, so we just need a lot of speed going. And then we're going to helix down large in a different direction. I wonder. Yeah, no, that's too tight. How much can I S-bend to the left here? No, I'll need to go up then. Oh no, I'm just crashing into myself. Right then, we need to come out a bit more aggressively to the side at this point then. That's more like it. That's what I'm looking for. Great. And I want to go underground here for a wee bit, just to add a bit of excitement. I don't know to what extent underground helps here, but surely at least a bit, right? Maybe just having it helps, maybe it's about how much you have it. Wait, this land is not owned by us? Madness. So what am I meant to do? S-bend here? Well, I'll be damned. How tight can we do these corners? That's not going to be tight enough, I think. But we'll just take it slow now. Wait, no, that's not the brake speed I need. I need it to go pretty dang slow at this point. And then we just say, good fight. Good night. Whew! That took a bit, but we got there in the end, I hope. Can't be sure yet though, we need an entrance and an exit. And let's test it out, of course, with maximum lift speed. Jake, does it have a photo? I don't think junior coasters can have photos, otherwise we would have added one to the Black Winds. Admit it's not the most exciting looking thing in the world, but that's just the warm-up for this part. The anticipation builds. Hups-a-daisy, hups-a-daisy, up you go, you can clear it, go on. And your reward is boosting. Whoosh! It's a junior coaster, it's not meant to be the fastest or scariest, but hopefully none of that's unbanked. Lateral G's are fine, vertical G's are fine. Should be good, should be very good. I feel the close climb will cost some lives. Nah. We have minimum waiting time, it'll be okay. Oh, it's pretty exciting, it should be fine as it is. So we'll open it up, and we'll add some dinosaurs. And I can't imagine how that's not the best ever. Oh, not this again. 5.81. Well, let's try adding some scrubs for scrubs. Or if we already tapped out the excitement bonus there. There is that weird bonus you get for having a footpath next to the thing. course, I know. Let's make them bump their head as they go in there. The neck chopper. Just like that. Wonderful. Add a cash machine around it, that'll surely make it more exciting. Surely. Well, why not? Wonder if it actually does. 606. No, not enough to beat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, you means the ride cash machine. Ah, no. So what do we have then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Means we only need 4 more coasters with a paltry excitement of 6. What's next on the list then? Better up the prices for the more excitement too then. How much are we charging for this thing? Oh, what? 2? No, this is a $10 ride, not a penny less. The queues for everything seem okay, except... Looping roller coaster was great. Okay, I guess the throughput's just so good that we're not seeing the big queues here. Or I don't have enough guests for everything that we're doing here. Let's fire out some advertising. Free food and drink. Hot dogs. Actually, we'll make these things as long as they can be. It's not like the money's hurting, and the more people we get in, the more money we make. 2 hours of helix. Done and done right. Classic mini coaster. Have I even made one of these before? I feel like I have not. What do you have going for you? Helixes, S-bends, brake, boosters. Alright, so let's just boost the damn thing as fast as we can. Should surely be enough to get us right up here. Actually, I really can't guarantee that. Oh, good grief, I cannot. Some really bad boosters we have here, don't we? Okay, that does it at least. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna make it up all that. You can give it your all, but it won't be enough. Hang on, can you go around those corners with the... Yeah, you can have it chained on your way up. Swell. So the moment you hit that, you start getting chained up. And we're all Gucci again. Sweet. I would like to get between the bobsleigh bits here. Are we going under or over them? Right, those are 0 meters, so we're going over them. That's fine, then. And we'll give you another bunch of boosters here so that we can, I don't know, bring you up a bit. Helix up large. It's hard to do too much exciting stuff with something with so few special pieces. You gonna make it up there? Of course you can. And let's give you a wee bit of underground to enjoy. Maybe that's not enough of it to enjoy. It's expensive stuff. I'm glad I'm drowning in money here. That might be just a bit too many G's for you to handle. So let's boost you out as well. And then it's time to make your way back in. Let's have you come up by just a bit. Up to 4. Slam on the brakes. And then S-bend you into the station. I'm off by 1. And I'm still off by 1? No, my height is off by 1. Alright, looking great. Maybe. I don't know how exciting this mad dash is going to be. But we still need an entrance and an exit. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's test it out. Oh, somebody noticed my brakes were at a bit of a ridiculous speed there. Don't know why it's defaulting to that. Probably because of what I did to it. Oh, hang on. Before we do any of that, those lifts gotta lift you up as fast as possible, and there's no point having a minimum waiting time with such small carts. So now you test it out. Whilst I give you paths. I'm feeling fairly confident about this one. Then again, when am I not confident in my own crappy rides? Need some music for you though. Summer style. Kinda glad I got the underground working. I think I'm still very sloppy at underground work, but as long as it's coming together, it's all okay. Let's make sure people pay the boon dollar for this, because it's bound to be exciting. Oh, where's it getting those G's from? It doesn't seem that bad when it comes to G's, though. It's alright, though. It's nothing a few bits of path underneath you won't solve. And some dinosaurs on top of that, and I think we've got a winner here. Let's just open it up for business. When's your flight out, Jake? Well, I gotta get out of my house at 7 in the morning. Let's leave it at that, just in case somebody's tracking down my flights. Ooh, it's close. It's very close. I suspect with another head chopper. Does that really do as much as it seems like it does? Maybe I need more of them. Or maybe those... Did negative vertical G's cut into excitement? My question would be, where are they? It'll be these, right? These are going too fast, but I need that speed to get over here. Damn worm, you are one creepy guy. Does that actually add up together? Alright, well I'm confident that with a few more scrubs for scrubs, this is a one battle. If I stop clicking on people and get around to my right again. There we go. Exciting as exciting can be. Now they have all these flowers that are somehow dying to all the sulfur. Alright. So we should be at 7, right? If my counting is up to scratch. Which it might not be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take it. What else do we want to do? We've done junior. We haven't done inverted hairpin coaster. Didn't we just make one of these in the last place and it was a riveting success? I don't suppose I saved it, so let's make ourselves a new one. There's a lot of space over here that I haven't used, but I should try to avoid boxing myself in on it. I got plenty of space to build a road out here. Maybe I would benefit from pre-building said road. Yeah, that seems like a clever thing to do. Oh, no, 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 no. Fits like a glove. Probably not very important, but we'll bench and bin it up too. How's the staff doing? Oh boy, I barely have any mechanics here. There we go. Now, I was just talking about that new coaster to do. There's plenty of space around here to do it, so let's do it. Inverted hairpin coaster, right? Tell me about it. Individual cars run beneath a zigzagging track with hairpins, turns, and sharp drops. Hold on, that's the harsh treatment that I made. Ha! Sometimes your problems are just solved for you. Doesn't want to build it on water though for some reason. I'd be happy building it on water. There was space there, but is it the best space? I'd almost certainly have the space if I just raised the land here a bit. And you know what? We have the dosh to do exactly that. Let's just ruin this beautiful water that we have. And do this. Jake always ruins the terrain. That's what we go for. It's a bit far, but people will want to ride this for miles around, so it's okay. Get it tested. Make sure it's still that 7 what's it's. It's a shame it doesn't get it until everything's done, but there we go. Man, we made such a good ride here. Let's make sure people are charged an arm and a leg for it, and then open her up. Welcome harsh treatment. Leaving only 2 required. Corkscrew, stand up, hyper twister, giga coaster, invert. It lives. Let's not even try to contain it. It's time for the purple disaster to come back into action. Let's test it out. Now, it's not nearly as exciting as it could be, is it? It's fairly exciting, but it just lacks a certain something, doesn't it? So, perhaps we should spin it around a bit more and launch it off with even more power. Now we're talking. And as is often the case, some dinosaurs and scrubs for scrubs, so we'll make sure that excitement bonus is taken care of. God, I'm a genius when it comes to coasters. How many more challenges do you plan on tackling this stream, Jake? This will be our last one. I'm pretty happy taking on 2 at a time, unless one of them is so easy that it immediately completes, like what happened with Bumbly Bazaar, was it? We just got started and then, oh, you win. And I go, okay. So not happy that we weren't able to get that one to work fine. Okay, final coaster, and what'll it be? Air-powered vertical. Have we had the air-powered one before? Well, whatever the case, it's a vertical coaster, meaning it's awesome. Can we have it around here? Jings, people are keen on this, aren't they? Hard to tell if that's the right height. Yeah, 1.5 meters seems right. Okay, then. You need a lot of space, it seems. A heck of a lot of space. That's fine, we have space for you. I just don't know if we're going to get you back in comfortably. Oh well, it'll be a short, or, well, won't be a lot of cars on this thing. What do you do? Powered launch without passing station. So, how does this even work? You evidently go up. I begin to see it all now. And then you have to slope to level, which, yeesh. Forgive me for thinking this is a terrifying ride. And what, we just snap them back into place there? I don't think so. Alright, let's get those brakes. Never built this before. Let's see how it does. Actually, let's have as much of this be station as we can. I still don't think this is particularly good. 1 train, 8 cars. Can really only get 1 train? Oh well. So be it. Shouldn't dash people's hopes with a queue that's too long. Eh? Oh, okay. Well, let's get it tested. It's not a complete circuit. What is wrong with... Oh. Oh, that's a problem. It comes out of that, but it needs to straighten out. It was not banked. Slope up. Top section. Slope down, and then this is in the way. Alright, but that's easily fixed. Uh-oh. You need more coming out of there, friend. Maybe someday you'll get it. Jake, photo? I didn't see an opportunity for photos there. I think this is going to kill some people. Tell me, where are those negative vertical G's? Okay. Okay. But it's pretty exciting. I don't think enough dinosaurs will fix this ride for me. I need to revisit it. Actually, maybe the problem is that it comes out a bit too fast here. If we just have a bit less speed coming out, as in just enough to clear this, we should be a bit better. Well, they're not as bad. Ha! Not as bad at all. When you're this good, it just all comes together naturally. Infernal views. Our park nestled precariously in the lava rock is doing just fine with 10 different types of roller coaster, each with 6 or more. Who do we owe this to? Which ride really brought it together for us? I'm pretty fond of the bobsleigh, personally. 2 hours of Helix brought this one together. Now I'm curious, was there actually a photo booth part here? No, there was not. Station brake, slope, vertical, top, vertical, slope. It all came together. Whoa, Christ. It's one way to break your ride. And we did it again. This is interesting. I'd like to be able to make these again. I've ridden these before. They're not terribly exciting. I prefer being taken slowly to the top and then dangled over and dropped. Or halt. What? Well, it's a good thing my time as the administrator has ended here, but what? Some people flew off and drowned there? How is that possible? While Jake is drowning in dosh, his guests are just literally drowning. So is it possible to derail if you take a corner too fast on a Virginia? What? That doesn't seem right at all. Must have had a fatso on it. What a shame for them. I want to see if this happens the way I think it happens. When they come off of here... Oh, there's nobody on the ride. Well, let's get them on the ride first. Whee! Do they just drown? Ah! Doesn't matter. My time as park administrator came to an end with nothing but glowing results. Oh well, let's get that saved up. And that is Infernal Views complete. And that is the last of the challenging maps that we have here. We did the beginner ones, easy peasy, Amity Airfield, Button Breakers, Bumbly Bazaar, Dusty, Fungus, Gravity and Infernal were the challenging ones. And now we have Expert waiting for us. Alpine Adventures, Extreme Heights, Ghost Town, Lucky Lake and Rainbow Summit. And those will be tackled literally next year, because this was my last stream done before I head off back home for my own winter vacation, Christmas time with the family. I'll be away for 2 weeks. I hope I can get a stream going from there, but you just never know, so I can't guarantee anything. I will endeavour to do a festive giveaway stream though, as is tradition. So if you want to panhandle really hard, you should show up around Christmas evening. I'll let people know as soon as I do know it'll be coming together. But cheers for joining for more Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and if we don't see each other, have a great Christmas and a happy New Year.